Karen, as I live and breathe, how are you doing?
Oh, I am great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm really excited because we have a birthday coming up and all the things, like a birthday of one of our program, Social Templates Club. So I feel like it's a really exciting time around here. However, should we just go right into it? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. We don't wait. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. When we kicked off Social Kits this spring, summer, there was a lot of requests for like, we need more kits. And we heard you, but it's hard to decide like, what is the next kit to launch? Don't you think?
Yes, because we have so many ideas to choose which one. Yes.
Right. And then like Captain Obvious came out. I think it's birthed from, should I talk about it without talking about it? I guess I am. I think it was birthed, just so you know, like, why did we choose this new kit, which we're going to like announce and tell you what it is. And like, you get to know, because it's something that every network marketer needs. Yes, I use the word need, forgive me. And it's a confusing thing that causes people like, I can't do it. I put my hands up. And it works so well with social media. I think that's why this one was in the obvious choice. Yeah.
And I think from our perspective is while every network marketer needs it, they don't use it. So we wanted to make it easy.
Yeah. What is it? Do you want to tell us? Oh, wait. Do I have a drum roll? Well, that'll work.
Not the right run, but the right one.
It never is the right one.
I know. Gosh, you guys, thanks for hanging around. But it is, without further ado, a lead gen kit coming your way. Oh, you did it.
I can't believe I did it right. That was really funny. Just picked a button. It's my Splenic authority there. Yes, a lead gen kit. This is so exciting, y'all. This is what you've been waiting for. It's the answers to like figuring it all out. And it's, as Taryn would call it, juicy.
It's juicy, you guys. It tells you what a lead gen is, how to do it, how to create it. What the hell is it? What a weird word. Like, what is it? So it walks you through that. It gives you templates. If you already have a social kit that we launched earlier, this is not the same. So you can also get this. It'll go with any kit you've ever bought before. So that's nice. So literally everything you need to get your lead gen up and going using social media. And if you don't know what it is, you need it.
Also true. So let's talk about what the heck it is, shall we? Okay.
What a lead gen is.
Yeah. What the hell is a lead gen and why do I need it? So first and foremost, you've heard us say it. We're going to say it again. You, unless you're Mark Zuckerberg, we're going to thank you for watching and listening to the podcast and share it with all your friends and your frenemies. But we do not own social media. We are there hanging out, building our business at the pleasure or of Mark Zuckerberg and all the peeps, which means that at any point in time, and some of you listening, I mean, I get messages probably every couple of weeks, someone saying, I got put into Facebook jail. My account got hacked. All these things, they're saying these things and they're losing all of their connections they had on social media and they don't own them. And it's just like, oh my gosh, hold the phone. Life is over. That is why you go to the bar, but you don't own the bar. And what do we do at the bar? If you remember the bar days, we mix, we mingle, we do a little dancing, and we get some digits. We get some relationships outside of the bar.
We ask for the phone number.
We do. That is the point of your social media. That's the point of everything we teach, is giving you that ability to have that initial relationship where someone's like, I want your phone number. Really, they're like, let me give you my phone number. I want to go a little further with you, right? We don't do all of it online. We don't do all of it on social media. We got to get them on our list. List is a very, 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 very important thing. And I know that while the word list sounds simple, it is a little more complicated because it's not taught in network marketing, direct selling. They talk about a list, like write a list of 200 people and reach out to them on social media. That's not what we're talking about. What are we talking about, Taryn?
An email list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or text list, however you choose to communicate with your people off of social media. But the goal is to get them off of your social media onto the list.
Yes. Like a list with a capital L.
Yes.
What?
I was going to say, and what's the vehicle to connect those two?
So look at you taking us along the way. The vehicle to get people off of social media and onto your list happens to be what we call a lead generator. Some people call it a lead magnet as well, too. That's fine. You're tracking.
Freebie, opt-in.
Yep. All names.
There's all kinds of weird names out there, but basically it is a thing that you are giving them for free in exchange for their email or their phone number or both, 100%. However you set it up. Yep. So it's an exchange. You are giving them something to get the thing that you want, their email.
Like saying, hey, I want to take you out to dinner. That's the thing. And they're like, okay, here's my number. So I'll go to dinner with you. And now you have their number and you talk to them anytime you want to. And that's what's so cool about it. You build this list, which is where your money is. And y'all, we have Social Stories members that are on a weekly basis sending out emails and making sales and getting customers from just having a list. And I need to say a caveat. That doesn't mean they're like, bye, join in their emails. They're sharing more about them. And because of that, people want to buy and be with them. So I think the concept makes sense. But then the next question you're probably asking if you're listening is like, well, what do I put in a lead gen? How do I even know what to put and how do I write it and how do I create it and how does it look nice and all the things? And that's where the lead gen kit comes in.
Yes. So we have templates in there in Canva. So all our peeps, Canva is a design tool online that you can use. And you're going to, I guess maybe it would be helpful for us to give examples of what your lead gen could be. Like what would be in that? So if you sell collagen, what could your lead gen be?
It could be 10 things myths debunked by collagen, or 10 things you didn't know that collagen helps, or 10 reasons why a certain type of collagen is the type of collagen you need as a woman who's over 50. It can be super specific, and it's actually good when it is, because then I feel like it's for me, right?
Yep.
Example, if you're like, great hairstyles for California women. I live in California, right? I'd be like, yeah, okay. As a Black woman, you don't see me. I don't think that you're going to give me good hairstyles that are applied to me. Like, you don't know my hair, right?
Yeah.
But if it's like great hairstyles for Black California women, I'm like, oh, tell me more. That's for me. You get my climate, you get my hair, which climate is perfect. And you get my hair, which is complicated.
Which is complicated. Yes. So you're kind of thinking backwards then, like you have your ideal customer that you're trying to sell your products to. What could you create for them that would be like a no-brainer just to opt in? Like, cool. Oh yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. Like that's like based on a problem, they're having, right? So if I, for example, will go back to my hair, like I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do my hair in this climate of perfection. What do I do? What do I do? And then I see that you have a Legion's like what to do for your hair in this climate. And it's for me specifically. I'm like, yes. And it's free. I'm like, oh, I need to find out that information.
So let's give another example. What about one maybe for like someone who's struggling with fine lines? So aging, you're probably selling an anti-aging product.
Okay, you could be something like 5 ways to decrease the look of fine lines, or 5 ways to decrease the look of fine lines during the summer. It could be specific, or like while you're traveling, or for the woman on the go, like, or for the busy mom,
or for the woman on a budget.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah. And then inside of it, you would have 5 ways. And one of them would be, guess what? Your product. Hey, product. How you doing, product? I'm your product.
So not all 5 would be your product.
Correct.
Correct. Yes.
You get 1.
You get 1, mention your product 1. And at the end, this is cool. You've captured their attention. They're looking at your lead gen. At the end, you can include stuff, or heck, even at the beginning, about yourself and who you are and why they're going to like you. And hey, like, I'm so-and-so, thanks for grabbing this. Like, maybe you direct them to something else that you have. Like, hey, go check out this reel I did about blah, blah, blah. You know, you're just kind of starting to create that connection. Just like if you were out to dinner, you're kind of selling yourself a little bit. Why are you so cool? Why do I want to have dinner with you again?
100%. 100%. And you're giving them value. So not only they have a really great dinner with you, but they learn something that's going to help them. Then they're like, oh yeah, I want to go out to dinner with her some more. She's the person that gave me the tip to do blah, 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 blah. And I'm loving that impact. So the reality is they will either buy what you are offering from reading your lead gen, or they won't. But just because they don't in that moment doesn't mean they won't down the road when they're like, okay, I'm ready.
Right. So how do we then capture them when they're ready?
Are you ready? And they say, yes, I'm ready. Sorry, you can't say, are you ready too much for me? I went into space. How do you capture them? Well, that's why you keep them on an email list, which if you have not listened to our podcast with the wonderful Liz Wilcox, we talk about emails. That's a great one for you guys to look back on, and we'll have it inside the show notes. Because you're going to continuously talk to them via email, or if you're a texter, text message, and keep that cultivate that relationship. There's something I think they need to know.
What?
Okay. So what I found, because I've been teaching lead gen since the social stories was a thing, since Adam was a boy, as my dad would say, since Adam was a boy, Roxanne. Here's what's interesting. People spend time making lead gens, holiday guides, whatever it may be. And like, I made my lead gen. And then you put it out on social media once. And then you're like, where are all the people? And then it didn't work. I love that because I'm like, really? Okay, so how many times you post it? Oh, just once. So you posted your lead gen once, and now you're not pleased with your results.
Yep.
Y'all, this is a blueprint. This is a system. This is why social stories is what it is. Because when you build out your social media, all the levels, all the things, with the lead gen being one of those levels, the really cool thing is then you're able to incorporate into your social media. And by Jove, I've got to tell you, the people come. So Elizabeth Ann Kilpatrick, she's been on the podcast before. I think we'll have her on again. It was so funny because I was meeting with her. She had a coaching call with me, and she had been working on a lead gen. She's in one of the pro pods. So like lead gens is something we're really, really working on in a fun way right now, or over the last few months. And so she had her lead gen, and I was like, I'm just touching base with you. How's that going? She's like, it's awesome. She's like, she was saying she gets probably 6 or 7 new people who are added to her list on a weekly basis because
That's
she
awesome.
just kind of like incorporates it into her social media. Now I'm just saying, people, friends, family members in the RoxTalks podcast community, how would you feel if you had 6 to 7 new people that you did not know, so strangers with no danger, getting on your list on a weekly basis?
Yeah.
That you're able to cultivate.
And that you did not send a weird DM to get them there.
Yeah. No creepy DMs required.
No creepy on your end, no danger on their end. Like, this sounds like perfect harmony.
Right? And just perfect harmony. No creepy, no danger, just amazing. Think about that. 6 to 7 new people. Just keep coming into her list. That is gold. And by the way, she's not using any ads. Yes. And by the way, on this either. Literally, she's incorporating into her social media into the plan, and bada bing, bada bang.
Yes. So there's kind of two things here I'm thinking. Like, one, this point is post about this, build this into your content plan, post about it consistently. You're welcome. We just gave you something you get to post about every week. Like, one less thing you have to think about. Post about your lead gen. I don't care if you do it every week. Like, people will not get sick of it. Like, or they'll skip through it if they've already hung out with you for a while and grabbed it. But those new people who follow you on social will see it and come into your funnel. So there's that. Which actually we have some good templates.
I was waiting for that.
In our lead gen kit. That's not where I was going, but that's
where
now.
I was going. We have the ads not the ads, but we have the posts for you, and they're stinking cute, so that you just need to like customize them and you're good to go. You're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Number 2 is, if you're listening to this, you're like, I thought this was about social media. Now you're telling me I also need to do this other thing. Yes. Social media is twofold, people. I know it might sound like a little bit more work, but that's why we make it easy. If you're hanging out with us in social stories, if you're not, like, you'll figure it out on your own. Cool. That's fine too. Otherwise, we're happy to help you. But social media gets people onto your list. So you have 2 things going on that you're managing: your social media account and your list. So I had to call that out.
I love it.
You added both.
Thank you for calling that out. Because you're right. They're probably, wait, because this is totally part of social media is marketing. Marketing is getting people on your list. And yes, people will buy from you through the whole process. As you post, things will happen. People will buy. But the people who wouldn't buy from just posting, which is majority of the people, are people that when you get them on your list are going to buy. And then you just think about it, like, oh, that's how I'm getting my new customers on a regular basis. That's how I'm getting my new team members, just like that. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. You know, it works across all different businesses. Like, and if it works, we do it. That's right. Take a note. And your challenge, if you do not have a lead gen up yet, grab your kit. First of all, you want some help. It's going on a flash sale in 2 days. Grab that and get going. Do your homework. This is action podcast today.
It is. Don't stop. Get it. Yes. Amazing. So, that's on. The link will be there. Grab it. All the things, what she said. Behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes.
Okay.
Guys, my behind the scenes is going to be a big downer.
It's a super, super, super downer. This might be a double downer because mine's a little downer too, but you go first.
All right. So you guys, if you listened to last week's episode, I was so excited. I had my full 8-hour spa day booked. This mama needed a break from everybody, from everything. Yes. My birthday gift, which my birthday was in March, you guys. It's, as we're recording this, July, finally booked it. Rearranged my whole schedule. Like, it's not easy for people with jobs and children or anything. Gosh, you rearrange things. Well, it was supposed to be on a Tuesday. Monday, I woke up not feeling too great. I was like, a little cold coming my way. Oh, as the day went on, my ship sunk. I was the Titanic. Down I went.
I'll never let go.
In bed by 4 p.m., shaking, cold. I've been sick all week. I'm on week 2 now. Canceled my spa day, canceled my nail appointment. I threw a pity party. I did.
And she sounds good today. She was like, "Hey, Roxanne." I'm like, "Will you go away and stop working?" I'm like, "Leave the RoxTalks area." But I did make her do shot, wellness shots, people, wellness shots.
I literally took one and ran outside to go dry heave. You did not warn me how horrible they are.
I love them. I love them.
It had black pepper in it.
Yeah.
And I took it like a shot. Yes. And I was like,
so good for your throat. So good. So good. So good.
No, I was so nauseous.
Hey, Caroline, so good.
So bad.
You know it helped you though, right?
Sure. Yeah. Maybe.
It did. Shots.
All right, your time. Let's get depressed some more.
Well, cryotherapy is like my jam, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I started going to that new place where it's a whole body because they don't use nitrogen, they use cold air. And so you're like basically in a meat locker. Well, they're really good about pumping in music as well, too. So my go-to song is Shiver by Ed Sheeran.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Can you do it like that? You bring me closer. You make me shiver. Anyway, there's a whole routine that we do in the dance class, right? So I am all out doing my thing. There's a lot of hand motions in this one. And I'm just doing it to the point where they even put me on their Instagram story, recording me doing it. I did on put on mine as well too. Okay. So I felt a little tender on my arm. Like, oh, it's a little tender. Okay. Put a little aloe. No problem. Things happen. And then the next time I decided to go for 3 minutes instead of 2:30 because I'm like, I'm ready. And about 2:30, I'm like, ooh, Yeah. I looked down at my arm and my arm literally looked like it was like a wrinkly, like 125-year-old person was moving. I'm like, oh, that was freaky. Anyway, still a little tender. Actually, that's when it first started getting tender. I kept going because that's who I am. Go, don't stop.
I told you not to go.
Okay, so I know. And I thought it was just right here. And then I rush off to Atlanta. I'm back from Atlanta. Was that last week? I don't know when that was.
No. It was the weekend. It was a weekend little trip.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes. So I go and I look down and I'm like, oh, I did a little something there. Boo, can you see that?
Roxanne.
Look at that.
Oh my
God. And look at that. So literally I burned myself, y'all, and it looks like a windburn apparently. And they said, listen, we've been talking to our people, whatever it is. And the more you move around, you actually make the air colder. My body was going from 92 degrees or 91 degrees to 30 degrees in 2 minutes, in 2.5 minutes. And they were all like, whoa, that's like really like, wow, do you want to go down 40 degrees? I was going down like 60 because I was moving my hands around.
Yeah.
And I made it colder. And when you do that, you whip, like think wind burns, negative, I don't know, 100 and some degrees in there. So yeah, there's that, but it doesn't hurt. And it's going away. And I'm putting on that L'Occitane almond oil. And then I put my Josie Marin argan oil on it and it's going to get better. But yeah, that was a little bit of a.
So are you on a timeout from?
Not really. She was like, you need to hold your hands like this. I hold my hands next to my body now, but I didn't like that because my body only went down to 60 degrees and I'm intense. So I move around a little. I changed a song to Don't Show Up by my girl. What's her name? Don't stop caring about me now. Walk away. What's her name? Aren't you the guy?
Don't ask me.
Try to hurt me with the wave goodbye. She's British. She's got all the songs. She's had I can't remember.
Adele?
Dua Lipa. There it is. Dua Lipa. Oh. Adele. Also British. Also has songs different. Yeah.
That's right.
But no, I think I'm going to go back today. I love it. So yeah, that's what happened. That's it. And one other thing, Pretty Woman went to the musical. Scott and I went on a date. I feel like since I'm back in town for a little while, like we're going on dates just to like, hi, hey, who are you? Who are you? Because it's like, when are you leaving again? I'm like, I'm here for a month. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we went to go see Pretty Woman. We had dinner at Water Grill with my girlfriend and her husband. We went to see Pretty Woman. He was like, I turned to look at him and he was loving it. He's like,
oh, good.
Fantastic. So
yay.
Weekend, we go to see Christopher Cross on Friday. That's all I got for you.
That'll be fun.
No idea who that is.
Isn't he like from Boys to Men or something? Chris Cross or.
That was priceless. And I'm glad that I took the extra minute to say it because anyone who's listening that knows who Christopher Cross is dying right now.
Does he wear backwards clothes?
Okay, that's Chris
Am I getting somewhere?
Those are two little boys who used to wear their pants backwards in bright colors. Chris Cross will make it jump. A Daddy Mac will make it jump.
Not Boys to Men.
No. Christopher Cross, not Boys to Men. I'm not even going to go there. Christopher Cross sang the song Sailing takes me away to where I always heard it could be.
Nope.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it next week. I'm going to just let that. You know what I love about the podcast? In about a month, I'll have forgotten we had this conversation, and we're going to get texts.
We're going to get hate messages.
And DMs. No, you are not me. Going, how does she not know? And I'm like, I know. I know.
You guys, I tried to go to trivia on Sunday night at my husband's restaurant. Like I was just like, I need to get out of the house, get some food. And they had trivia. I got every single one wrong. So it's
Listen,
just
I'm
not where
surprised.
my smarts are.
Pop culture is not your thing.
No, my brain doesn't work that way. That information is in and out.
But you remembered crisscross, so I just don't know what to say.
See you guys
I guess they really had an impression on you. All right, we gotta go. You guys rock.
Wait, we gotta call out our people from around America, around the world.
Around the world. Give me a second. Because I had to close it because my internet was being silly. All right, around the world. Let's see. Here it is. Are you ready? Let's do this. We have shout out to Geelong, Victoria. No idea where that is, but thank
Australia,
you.
maybe.
Quite a few of them have been listening. P.S. Wow. We got a following there.
We're famous. We should travel and go do a tour.
We do. That's going to happen. San Marcos, California. Hey, don't know where that is in Cali, even though I'm here, but thank you for watching or listening. Brentwood, Tennessee.
I have family that lives there.
You always think it's your family. It's only her family. You're always like,
they live everywhere. But I was like, why do I know that place? Well, hello, if you're not my family. XOXO.
Edwall, Washington.
I don't have family there.
San Miguel de Cozumel.
Ooh, we're coming for you.
We're coming for you. Nepean, Ontario, or Ontario, however you like to say it. And here's one I've never heard of. Ellicott City, Maryland.
Nice.
If we called off your city, tag us in your stories on the gram, and we have something special for you.
Yay.
All right, we gotta go.
We gotta go. So long. Farewell.
Mwah, mwah.
See you next week.
Bye, y'all.